I'm Megan Morrone, and I host i5 for the iPhone, iOS Today, and Tech News Tonight. Nomad recently sent us their Nomad Pod for Apple Watch to review. This is the one that came out back in March, not the Pod Pro that was announced last week that also charges your iPhone. This one just charges your watch. The Nomad Pod works with your charger, but it's not just an Apple Watch stand. It contains a 1800 milliamp battery, and it connects with a lightning cable to a USB charging device. Using pass-through charging when plugged in, the pod charges the watch first and then itself, so you can still charge your watch when you're not near a power source. The pod takes about 2 hours to charge, depending on the level of input. The other great feature about the Nomad Pod is that it hides the messy cord of the standard Apple charger. Now here's the first question I had about the Nomad Pod. Why come up with a device that hides the standard charger cord? Why not just build a charger that doesn't require the standard charging cord at all? That way you can get rid of the mess and you can keep an extra charger at home. The answer is Nomad cannot do this. Apple doesn't allow third parties to build their own cables into their accessories. That's why most chargers and stands work by fitting the Apple Watch charger into them. Now, there are different chargers for the Apple Watch and the Apple Watch Sport, and the Pod works with both. You just unscrew the top and find the USB port plug in your charger, and then carefully wrap it around the Pod. You have to wrap it carefully or it will not fit. Then make sure it aligns with the magnets and you're done. Charge the case in any USB port. The case is metal and plastic and it can fit right into a purse or pocket. You can use it for an emergency charge or use it to charge throughout the day so you can make it longer into the night. Nomad claims you can use the pod to charge all weekend, and I found that claim to be true. Once I charged the Nomad fully, I could use it to charge my Apple Watch without another power source for the whole weekend. Here are the pros of the Nomad Pod. It reduces battery anxiety. Sometimes my watch makes it through the day and sometimes it does not. It really depends on what I'm doing during the day. It's nice to know I can easily bring a charger with me. It hides the cable. Cables are messy. I'll do anything I can do to not see them anymore. It looks nice, and you can buy it in silver or space gray to match your Apple Watch. The LED lights glow to show how much charge your pod has. It works with different Apple Watches and different bands. Here are the cons. It's not immediately obvious how to set this thing up. I had to actually read the directions. It's not easy to get the USB connector in, and you have to very carefully wrap the cable around the pod or it will not work at all. The pod charges well on a desk with the USB port on your laptop, but it's not designed to charge with a wall outlet. Now that Nomad has announced the Nomad Pro, you might want to wait for that so you can charge your phone and your watch at the same time. The Nomad Pod is $60. The Nomad Pro will be $80. And that is my review of the Nomad Pod Apple Watch charger. I am Megan Morrone.